Hello, everybody. Welcome to this next tutorial, which is going to be something different, not the clicker game. I'll do that some other time. But this is a tutorial on how to make the key press block. Now, the key press block is something Scratchers have always wanted, and it's meant to be in the And what it would be in the sensing category. It would say key press block. Then pretend is the key press block thing. They could do like if key pressed equals say um base, then you'd be able to put this here. But today I'm going to teach you on how to make that. So let's get going. So first you should name your project with the tutorial name. I've already done that. And now go to my blocks and make a block. And I'm gonna call that keys pressed. And then put this on a run without screen refresh. And now you're also gonna create a variable. Let's just call that um key hash just for now. You can change the name later. And over here, set key hash to 1. Alright? So key hash is 1. And now repeat, and I'm gonna put a number in here, but just leave it 10. And then we're going to change key hash by run. And then if key, we're going to make a list in a second, pressed, then let's just make a new variable called keys pressed. I like to, even though I make full sprite variables um in capitals normally, I just want to make it like this just to show like it so it looks like a variable, like what in the sensing category. And just set keys pressed to, and just leave it as 0 for now. But now we're going to carry on with our work. So we're going to need to create 2 lists. One is going to be called keys used. Well, actually, we don't need to make this for now. This will just be covered in a later video because this is going to be a 2-part series I'm making, and the second episode will be on making button mapping. So for now, just make this list called keys for all sprites. And now to the keys list. You gotta add every single key you want to be able to press. I know it's tiring. So you have to do A, B, C, D. And I'm just gonna pause for the video for now, so then you don't have to watch me doing this key thing. And so these are all the keys imported. Well, put into the list. And if you're gonna create this thing again, and you don't want to have to create the whole list again, what you can do is you can export it, then you can import it back into your project, and then that will be cool. So anyway, and when you export it, it'll go up as text file. Anyway, it's now time to fill this custom block with the list stuff. So set key hash to 1. Then if key item key hash of keys pressed, then set keys pressed to this item. It was pressed. Actually, but if you want to say, but if you want to like, but this, oh right, this also works. Like you can make it so that it either shows only one key pressed or lots of keys pressed. So now, let's get a green flag clicked block forever. Keys pressed, and then get on a looks, get a say keys pressed. And now when you go to try it, the cat will say 0. And this is normal because we haven't reset our keys press variable. So when we press it, then we get set to that. But let's set it to the blank value. So define keys press, set keys press to blank value. So now when I let go of a key, it doesn't report. And yeah. So now you might also be thinking that your thing might be going wrong because a few of your keys might not be being checked. So my A and F key are being checked. So that's because this is still repeat 10, so it'll only do for 10 keys. So then we gotta swap this 10 for length of keys. And then when you try it again, yep, all the keys work, but my A key still isn't working. So go back to the list. I just put that A key back in, and my A key is still not. Oh wait, no. This is because I've done another thing. For the set key hash to 1, and then it immediately changes key hash by 1. We need to do the check first, because then we'll never get to check the first item. So yeah. And now, as you can see, my A key is working. Also, there's a few keys I've got to add, like the space bar, space, but you can just add these in later. So yeah. And now I'm going to show you a few things not to do. And lastly, down arrow. Okay, so now here's a few things that you must not do. And the first thing you must not do is put this keys press block here and then put a forever here. When you click the green flag, it's gonna be laggy. And this is because when you when we made this block, we turned it into a run without screen refreshed. So that means that Scratch wants to run it in one screen refresh with no pauses or anything. But this forever block means that this is going to keep running forever and forever, and then it's not going to be able to run in a screen refresh, and that causes to make it laggy. So never put a forever inside um inside this keys press block. And now I'm going to show you another thing that it's not like you shouldn't ever do, but I just prefer not to do it. So don't put the say block if you added one inside here, because then say if you want to put this code in your backpack, the say block's going to have to come along with it, and then that's going to cause some issues. And this is my short tutorial done on how to make the keys press block. And stay tuned for episode 2 where we add button mapping. Hooray! And yeah, peace out. Bye.